anything and everything sports related, NBA, football.
All right, hold on. I gotta go add some. I gotta go add some rum to this Coke.
All right, bro. We're gonna go ahead and start. And if you wanna hop in, just shoot me a text. But yo, I want in on this. All right, bro. Peace. All righty, ladies and gentlemen. So Zach Brown hops in first over here on the YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. We are live. We are live on both Sportscaster and YouTube. It's about to go down. It was about to be a fun night. I don't exactly know. So I just want to lead off with, I don't know what we're going to talk about. Like, I don't know how this shit's going to end up. This could be a good show. This could be a complete entire shit show. Well, hold on. I'm on the show. It's going to be a good show. We're going to see. We're waiting on Bobby. We're live on Sportscaster as well.
Now I got my nice, huge splash of a rum with a splash of Coke.
Yeah, we're getting fucked up over here. So, Bobby, what are you drinking on to start off the show? Let's do this Rumboyz LA style.
I just got a regular rum and Coke, man.
You got a rum and Coke. So I have a Peroni. I got about a little bit of Peroni left, right? Okay. Let me show Sportscaster here on my other camera. So I have that. I have an unopened Blue Moon. And I have a shot of rum. I don't know in which order, so I'm gonna kill the Peroni first before we get into the ceremonious toast. Who is in the building here on Sportscast?
I might have made this rum and Coke a little strong, but
well, I mean, either way, let's fucking get it. I mean, I'm not necessarily ready to dive into the show yet. Let's let some more people build up. We got Zach. We got Texas Savage. Shout out to Texas Savage. Dilly. Zach. I already said Zach Brown. Jeremy is up in the building. I was Board of Education. Board of Education versus Brown. Hit him with them rhymes. That J. Cole. Who is in the building? Arthur Albertian is in the building. Make sure you guys subscribe to him.
Double A in the house.
Oh, yeah, Double A. Hey, yo, Double A. I know that you are a huge Rumboyz fan. Triet is already running our Rumboyz Instagram account. If you like to co-run that, I can holler at Triet and we can get you both as the fan club of the Rumboyz. And make sure you guys are signing up for Rumboyz.com if you haven't already. Like, go sign up for Rumboyz.com. Go do it. It's free. It costs you not shit.
It doesn't cost you anything.
Like, you know how awesome it is to be sitting back sometimes, Bobby, right? And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, man, I need to take a shit. But I need something to read at the same time. So I just go to Rumboyz.com, and then there's some fire. And I'm just like,
them articles better be long for my turn.
We got some really good articles. We got Jack Jokson in the building over here on Sportscaster. He's hopping in here. So should we kind of just should I kill a Peroni first and then we hop into the first discussion?
We can do whatever.
We haven't done the ceremonious cheers. We haven't done the ceremonious cheers.
Yeah. Cheers, guys.
So hold on. All right, so let's do this. Don Corleone, that's right, Jeremy. Good old Pete in the house over here on YouTube. So, you ready, Bobby?
Well, I am, brother.
Cheers to me.
Cheers to you.
All the rum boys and girls, what it do?
Dilly.
Let's get it.
Whew. Wow.
Bang. All righty. MH up in here. What's goody? So the first topic of tonight, I know that football season is here, but we're going to say that into the thick of the show. First thing that we were going to talk about is what you kind of brought up off camera. You were hitting me in the DMs. You were like, hey, boss man, you hear about this cyborg shit? So we're going to hit the UFC really quick. Bobby, You brought it to my attention.
Now we could do both sides of it. You know what I mean? Like I'll give one side of it, and you could give the other side.
Exactly, because we both have differentiating opinions on this. So before we get into it, let's first let the fans know about the topic. The topic of discussion is
Chris Cyborg.
Yes, Chris Cyborg released from the UFC today. Was it right? Was it wrong? Bobby, go.
Well, from what I heard, it was a mutual thing. Dana White and her basically just came to it. I think they just got sick of going back and forth with it. You know what I mean?
Sick of each other.
Yeah. So my thing is Dana. I've listened to multiple things, and Dana basically told her that excuse me, guys. She told her that she was going to fight Nunes again for the rematch. He tried to set
and which he rightfully should have told her.
Yeah, he tried to set the rematch up. He said, no, well, so this whole thing, let's back up a little bit. The whole thing started because she went to Dana and said, I don't want to fight Nunes. I want to fight these two other girls. And,
like that light, guys.
And Dana said, nah, man, that's not how we do. We don't book shitty fights. We don't book fights that aren't going to attract attention and that aren't going to draw and that aren't going to be entertaining. So you're not going to fight these two other girls. You're gonna fight Nunes in a rematch. And
so here's what I'm gonna say. Here's one thing that I am gonna say. Okay, this is why I'm stating that we have differentiating opinions. And I'm letting you guys know that this episode is probably gonna get very loud. It's gonna get very opinionated. It's gonna get very passionate.
You're talking to two drunk Italians. This could get interesting.
You're talking to two drunk Italians. You're talking to two drunk guys from the fucking Northeast. I'm from DC, Southeast. Gang, we up in here. And we got Boston representing, of course. And we're both Rumboyz. So that makes it even more volatile. And I want you guys to kind of gauge score here on the show tonight of who is getting the better of who. You can let us know on Sportscaster, because both of us are live on our Sportscaster channels. Or you can let us know on YouTube. I'm live on the flagship channel on YouTube. Make sure you guys subscribe. We're going to let you guys know blatantly how I feel. The way that I feel is that Chris Cyborg was 100% completely fucking disrespected. You cannot disrespect a fighter of her caliber, okay? Before she even came into the UFC, she was one of the top fighters. She's one of the top Muay Thai fighters in the world, okay?
Yeah.
She's known for knocking. She's known for going out there, and excuse the way that I say this to our ladies fans, but she's known for going out there and knocking broads out. And listen, he got knocked out by Nunes. That's what Nunes does. Nunes goes out there against the greats of the greats of the greats and knocks them out. You reach for an opponent after the Ronda Rousey knockout. You reach for an opponent after the Holm knockout. You landed Chris Cyborg knocked out. Let Nunes Cyborg 2 happen. Stop giving her inexperienced fighters that don't know how to. Cyborg got knocked the fuck out. She knows how to go back, read the tape, and make it happen, Captain. Let's get it clapping. I say I want Cyborg Nunes 2. I'm completely against it. This is a travesty in the UFC, Bobby.
But see, this is what I was saying. So, from what I read, Cyborg didn't want to fight the second rematch. She didn't want to fight the rematch. So
Cyborg came out after her last fight wearing the Nunes Cyborg 2 shirt.
Yeah, so this is where it gets confusing, because Dana White has said that he has documents and all this stuff saying that everything that Cyborg is saying is crap. And I don't know if
You're not coming out. I'm not coming out with the shirt.
But this is where it gets confusing, because like,
Bobby, hear me out. I'm not going to come out with a shirt that says, I want to challenge channel A, B, and C, and we know who I'd want some scraps of. And not really mean that shit. I don't give a fuck what document. Yo, I wore a shirt. I wore you. I already put RIP you on a shirt.
Robbie,
I'm not going to come out on stream and call out another channel in a shirt. Because if I call you out at that point, you got to answer me. You got to take it. because ain't nobody gonna put me on a fucking milk cart and act like I'm gonna go missing. No, motherfucker, I'm here. So I'm saying, I feel like Chris Cyborg may have some clout here, and I'm on her side.
But that's where it gets confusing, because Dana has said that, like, he has, like, you know, records of Cyborg, you know, going the opposite direction than what I think this is why they basically split, was because Cyborg's saying one thing and Dana White's saying you're full of shit. And
I'm saying, as a fan, let the fight happen.
I would want to see a rematch. But, all it took was 51 seconds for
let the UFC know. Let the UFC know. Rumboyz, OG, El Capitan, and my lieutenant, Rumboyz Northeast, we'll call the fucking fight, baby. We'll call the fucking fight. Book it in Vegas. Get us a booth. Get us a special Rumboyz booth. We there. We in there like swimwear. We in there like thongs on a fat chick, baby. Let's get it. Next subject.
That song be disappearing.
Hey, I told you guys we are going to be lit for tonight's show. The energy is going to be real live. It's going to be something beautiful. It's going to be something special. If you haven't felt this on this channel before, probably.
But here's why would Dana White lie? Why would he say he has documents saying otherwise? If
he's a promoter, he has to cause drama. He has to cause something.
Yeah, but why would you? But here's the thing: if you lie about that, that could make you look bad. So why do that? You know,
it causes clout. It sells tickets.
Why? Because you could see.
No, there's no better position to be in the industry than the bad guy sometimes. Arthur laughing his ass off. Zach laughing his ass off. Karam, these guys are discussing football and shit in the chat over here. Jeremy says he wants Cyborg Nunez too. He says he's quoting me saying, "Hear me out." Shit. We're in there like Belichick up Brady's ass. Oh my gosh. Jeremy, get up. Jeremy with the hottest take in the chat so far of the night in the Sportscaster chat, going at it.
Wait. So he's shit talking the Patriots?
He's not shit talking the Patriots. He used an analogy, my guy. Calm your Northeast panties down. Gosh,
like
don't
we
worry.
haven't heard any, like
we have plenty of Patriots talk.
Like we haven't heard anybody shit talking the Patriots before.
Listen. Look, even he's like, calm down. Listen, point to Jeremy for this one.
I know, Bobby, man. I'm just kidding. You know,
week 5. I'm coming. I'm gonna eat you alive.
Wait.
It's Dwayne Haskins time, baby. It's Dwayne Haskins time.
Please, I'm going to have a grave dug right outside of Gillette Stadium for Dwayne Haskins, because Brady's going to put that sumbitch in there and bury him.
Case Keenum starts, because Dwayne ain't walking in that grave. Dwayne ready, bro. Dwayne ready. Next topic, actually, perfect segue, is going to be football, ladies and gentlemen. Of all ages, gather around. We do have to talk about preseason coming up.
Karam, we are not delusional. We are drunk, but definitely not delusional.
Oh, we're drunk. Karam. We are drunk, brother. This is the point of us having fun with this. We told you guys that August was going to be action-packed. So Redskins, Browns, 5:30 Mountain Time, my time on Thursday night, on August 8th. We're going to go ahead and get into some of these August 8th games.
Redskins, Browns?
Yeah, it'll be Redskins, Browns. We'll go ahead and pick that one first. Now, preseason, you do have to read into depth. By the way, part of why we're doing this segment, I saw radio.
Well, then, in that case, the Redskins had a better draft.
And I feel like that's what we're gonna see here. One of the leagues that I'm in, Bobby, one of the leagues that I'm in is based off of your draft order is based off of first week total offensive yards.
Oh, so if you get all right, I get that. That's kind of cool. I've never heard of that.
I picked my skins. I was like Dwayne Haskins, baby. Like I was like Simba. I went with Simba. I was like, I'm not gonna not go with Simba. Who the fuck is Mufasa? Nobody. Will YouTube get me for that offensive gesture?
Bro, this whole stream's offensive, but it's okay.
We'll probably delete this later. Go ahead, Bobby.
like other people do, they delete their shit.
11 videos of the same fucking person with the same take. Go. Go. Motherfucker, it's your take.
When is so what game am I doing?
We're doing Redskins Browns.
Well, you guys, if we're going off of that, if we're going off of depth, like the number twos and the non-starters, then the Redskins probably have a pretty good chance of beating the Browns, because I don't know how good the Browns backups are. At least
I'm gonna go Redskins in this one.
At least the Skins have some depth, so that could probably help them win that game.
What you got on Colts Bills, man? I got Bills in this one because of defense. Both defenses are going to be stout.
Well, that's another thing. Like the Colts are yet again, like their ones are really good, and
preseason, so none of this shit counts.
The Colts got to figure out who's going to be their running back, who's going to be their starting running back. That's
Marlon. You don't believe Marlon the fish?
I don't know. I have mixed feelings about him. Sometimes, like, the flashes of greatness that he shows are really good, but when he has down games, they're really bad.
Down games. Like, here's the thing with Marlon Mack. He doesn't believe in just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming.
Well, no, like, you know what I mean? Like, he'll play. Here's the thing. When he has the most issues, it's when he runs into linebackers that can actually move around.
Right. I mean, when he doesn't, I don't think Marlon Mack likes to see 8 in the box. Honestly, when you show 8 in the box, I mean, that's when that guy backs up.
Well, that's because he's not that big. He's not that big of a. He's not like a big banger back.
I mean, he can be a bruiser. I mean, if you're a running back, you're supposed to go out there and be a bruiser. I get that certain running backs are specialized. Let's look at it from BPR standpoint. Certain guys are specialized, catching passes out the backfield, catching off the halfback toss, so on and so forth. Not necessarily something I'm a fan of, but
I believe in carrying 2 backs, a third down, a second and long back and a third down back, and then you have your the big back that you have down by the goal line.
I feel like that doesn't necessarily just go for fantasy football. I feel like that principle goes for both. Fantasy football and regular football. You should have a double down guy. You should double down at the running back position. So I mean, but once again, with that, I'm taking the Bills.
I would go with you. I'm with you on that one. I would take the Bills as well.
I know you didn't want to say it, but I mean, it's preseason. Like, who gives a fuck? No one's gonna remember that shit. Nobody's gonna remember this shit right now. We're just having fun. We're drinking. We're having beers. Oh, Rumboyz LA said, "Let him in." He said, "Let him in." Hey, yo, hold on.
So Zach Brown says the Cowboys are making the NFC title game. That's a possibility.
With my dick.
Oh,
Like, I'm just saying, like, Bobby, like, bro. Look, sportscasters cut out my frames anyways. I'm gonna switch this to a 3-person box, all right?
go for it.
All right, so we're going with a 3-person box over here on YouTube. Make sure you guys are spreading around that love on Sportscaster as well. It's super important that you support the whole family.
Oh my
Like,
God. Oh, bro, my cat's sitting next to me. He just lit one off. It ain't right, man.
He shitted. That sounds like a cat shit.
It ain't right, man.
Bro, so I got a Pitsky, right? I got a Pitsky. She's about to turn 1. Her birthday is August 26th. And I'm gonna be 100% real, bro. For a 1-year-old puppy, my dog is a lazy ass bitch. I let her loose. Like, I finally trusted her to let her loose for one time. Go to my Snapchat. RobbieJ09 is my Snapchat. My dog sat there and stared at me when I tried to play fetch with her. She was like, "Nigga, you think I'm chasing a ball?" Like, my dog, bruh. I could not believe the way that my puppy looked at me. I was like, "Yo, I've only had you a year. You're not supposed to get old yet. What are you doing?" And she looked at me and she's like, "What do you think I'm doing? It's hot, bro."
Oh,
Like, I felt her pain, but at the same time, like, we've only been out here 10 minutes. Like, I run these mountains. I live out here in Colorado. I run the mountains. I hike. I do all that stuff, and certain things just don't make sense. I'm gonna be 100% completely honest. My dog not having athletic ability.
and she's a pit bull on top of it, so she's supposed to have that shit.
That pissed me off, bro. I was done. I was like, you're a pit and a husky mixed. Like a wolf, like a legitimate wolf, right? Her bloodline, she does have timber wolf in her. A legit wolf. Fuck your husky mom. You have her in you. You have pit in you. You have blue nose pit in you. You can't fucking catch a ball. You dumb bitch. Like, I was so pissed at my dog. Like, bro, I threw the ball right at her mouth so she could just be like, no. It was BS. Good old Pete dropping the black flags. Let the black flags fly. The ship is a sail. It's football season. We're waiting on Rumboyz. We're waiting on Rumboyz LA.
That's all right. My cat peed on my ex-girlfriend.
Bro, oh, that's not a good sign.
That's why I said ex-girlfriend.
Oh shit! I just caught that part. Oh fuck! We're not discussing this on stream. We're not discussing this on stream. Hey, yo, if my dog ever pissed on my wife, I'd be like, "Hey, shorty, listen, I love you."
No, oh no, not my new girlfriend, the old one that I had before I met this one.
Oh, yo, hey, listen, I gotta be sure about these things. As a boss, I have to make sure your mental stability. I'm not. Listen, he does his own shit independently. So before anyone gets a wrong fucking idea, I'm not his boss. I'm not nobody's goddamn boss. Now, do I like a certain piece of the ship to be ran a certain way?
Well, no, it's not even that. It's just like communication between all of us.
Oh hell yeah, communication.
So when one some bitch doesn't talk to people for, let's say, a month,
You're a dick. When people start making memes of you on a milk carton, that's bad. I'm calling Louis. Hey Bobby, drop the stream in the chat in the YT chat?
Trying to get in right now.
Oh, you're getting in? We're holding off on preseason predictions. It sounds stupid, but we're having fun.
And we're kind of shitty.
Louis, we're drunk.
Yeah, I'm trying to get on.
Well, there's a reason why I'm the captain. You're the king. I'm the captain. Oh, Louis didn't hear me. Oh, wait, Louis is getting in. Oh, Matt and Louis.
Yeah, there he is.
Hey, no, I heard that. I said different ships, but we're uniting. It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, yes.
Everybody's just flying the same flag, man.
So I'm going to let it be known. It's about to get real right now. I'm going to take it back one take. All right, Louis, you didn't miss much. We're getting into NFL preseason football. I put a little spin on this, right? One of the leagues that I'm in, the podcast versus listeners league. Louis, this was before you and I got to know each other, right? And you know our homie 2-on-1. You know our homie 2-on-1. Shout out to Tommy.
Yeah.
And excuse me, pardon me. We started a podcast versus listeners league. The way that our draft order goes is by offensive yards of a team's offense that you pick. I picked the Redskins and for our company league to represent. Okay, it's my fault. Y'all can blame me. I don't give a fuck. I'll hear it in the company meeting later in the chat.
Can I ask you something? Did you have like first pick?
We'll find out. Louis, we'll find out.
And were you drunk?
Yo, Lucas, goddamn.
He probably had both.
So hold on, listen, family.
Both of those statements are probably true, Louis.
Family,
Those statements are probably true.
this is not your boss fucking weekend. I'm gonna just let you know now. All right. So these two, just let them have fun, okay? Because it hurt my feelings that he just said that.
What is this, therapy now?
Oh, he made it feel like it. So no, I did not actually.
Do you need one of those big ass leather chairs that you can lay down in, Robbie?
Bobby, listen.
Right now, that was his shut up face right now.
Yeah.
I was actually gonna pick your damn team. I was trying to get the 49ers in preseason.
Wait, you were trying to get you said 49ers?
Yeah. I missed out.
For preseason?
Yeah, because they were like, we're gonna pick our preseason teams now. And then I was picking up my son from school, which was complete bullshit. Well, not picking up my son from school was bullshit, but the fact they decided to do it then.
I got you.
That hurt. I was like, that hurt. But you know what? It's okay. Because I'm a grown ass man and I'll handle it. And I'm gonna take my Redskins and we're gonna rock it out this preseason.
You know, they may give Haskins some work.
Preseason champs. Yay.
Listen, this is for fantasy, Bobby. So part of this segment is we're picking fantasy winners. We already started off with the Redskins and Browns. I picked the Redskins. Bobby picked the Redskins. Louis.
For last minute, honestly, if I had the one pick,
Louis, off of this.
I don't want to say it, but I think I would go with Cardinals only because of the fact that they're going to be trying to do that.
We're going to some Browns. Our first game in the preseason.
What was that?
So Browns or Redskins.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. I think it'd be the Redskins because I mean they have Haskins. They're gonna want to see what they do, what he does, and they're gonna. What does he do? He does nothing but yards. So let it fly.
Yeah. Let him sling it. Let him sling it and see how he does.
Yeah, exactly.
So despite the fact that everyone is enjoying themselves, I do want to point out to the fans that the point of this stream right now is for you to learn something. through all this fun. We're going to incorporate some fun, but we're looking at depth. And I like what Louis just said there. Haskins, McLaurin. McLaurin is going to be a breakout guy. You are going to see Trey Quinn this year. Trey Quinn, I've already said, could be a late round steal. Let's look out for these guys. What do you think about the backfield, Louis?
So real quick, right now when you're saying Trey Quinn,
where's
Trey Quinn and McLaren, watch out for them, but please don't take that as draft them right now.
Yeah. Do not take them right now.
Take that as your last round sleeper, your last round steal. Do that for that.
So, backfield. Who do they got in the backfield?
So we're going to see Bryce Love for sure.
Yeah. And do you think
a lot of people are saying that he may or may not make the team? I feel like he is going to make the team, and I feel like we're going to see it.
Do you think they'll mess with guys at all in the preseason again?
That's a good question.
Northeast, go.
I don't. Guys is a risk. He's a big risk, kind of big reward guy, at least in my eyes.
I mean, big risk, big reward, obviously, because it's Darius Guys. We know what he did with it. We know what he did with LSU. We know he did it in the
It's a matter of how much he's going to actually see the field. That's my biggest concern. How much is he actually going to see the field behind Adrian Peterson?
Well, I'm talking just about preseason, because with Adrian Peterson, I don't think you need to see him in preseason to know what he does.
All right, I got you.
You know what I mean? This is what I'm talking about, because this is what we're talking about, right? Redskins in the preseason game, right?
Yeah. Got you.
Okay, so what I'm saying is, are we going to see guys in preseason? Because for me,
I think so.
I mean, it's one of those things where you kind of have to see him, because you have to see how he plays. So I think you're going to see him in week 1 and week 2, but it's one of those things that, as a Redskins fan, Robbie,
thanks,
I'm going to be clinched every time I see this guy run, because I do not want to see him hurt again, because realistically, that is your future.
Yeah, no, that's true.
I don't know if I necessarily. All right, so this is probably going to be
Louis poking the beehive a little bit. Look at the wheels in Robbie's. I can physically see the wheels in Robbie's head.
Hey! I just want to say that he asked me to be on here.
Look at like I know that look. That look is every wheel in Robbie's head is now just turning.
One of our most esteemed colleagues of the night, probably pretty much since we've entered to third, going into the fourth quarter of the year, to hop on the show. I knew I was accepting smoke that I probably was not ready for. It is what it is.
No, I would, Louis.
Okay, listen.
Louis, that's true. That's true though, because like, look at it's the same kind of situation. Like when I know what you're talking about, because like you see the guy take a big hit and you're just like, please God, get up off the field.
But he has to take that hit.
Yeah, no, I know. But it's the same thing with like Patriot fans did the same thing with Gronkowski. At the end of his career, every time Gronk took a big hit to me, I would just go like this.
Wait, are you a Patriot fan?
Yeah.
All right, stop talking. Go ahead, Robbie.
I'm taking one back in Virginia in Ashburn. I used to work in the music industry. Guys shows at every club I used to promote. 2, I'm rocking with Guys Being Okay because he's my friend on Twitter. He messages me like pretty often. He needs to take up the interview, which pisses me off. But it's okay. Like, he retweets my shit. I'm gonna just let it be. You know what? Guys is okay. I'm not gonna be the person to go on air and ruin my fucking relationship because of you guys.
I like how you're trying to name drop right now. That's how I feel.
Pucker up, Robbie.
Guys, you accept my DMs because of Stop being a turd, man.
Just pucker up, dude. You'll be all
But
right.
for real, though, I think Geis is going to be fine. He's put out a lot of press stating that it's his comeback season. We're going to see a lot of Bryce Love in the preseason. I think we should probably even see a little bit of Chris Thompson. In all honesty,
It's
too much.
Geis. This is a make or break for Geis. He's I do think they'll probably, like Louis said, they're probably going to run him in the preseason just to get him back up to game speed. You know what I mean? Just to get him back up to game speed, and because he's been out of it for so long that the preseason's a good way to ease him. You know, maybe he won't play all of preseason, but maybe like the final 2 games or something. Just to kind of get him ramped up to the realistic NFL speed, and to get him used to, like Louis, like you said, get him used to taking those hits again, to getting hit in the knee, getting hit, to getting hit low. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
because Geis runs with reckless abandonment, so he's going to have to learn how to take those hits around his knees and just accept it for what it is.
I feel like all running backs should take the same training as UFC fighters, where like they just like sit there and do pull-ups on those rings and just take hits in the ribs. Like all of them should do the same training. Like, just get used to it. Just get used to getting hit.
Yes, it's different when you come back from an injury, though.
Yeah, because part of it's mental too.
Yes,
part of it's mental. You got to break through that mental barrier, man.
Hey, really quick before we get into our next game breakdown, Louis about to learn a really quick fact about Rumboyz OG. Louis, all these teeth are fake, bro. I used to fight.
I mean, you got hit a lot.
Robbie's had them all punched out.
I don't know if that's a good thing, brother.
Scratches. No, dude. I mean, it happens. But yeah. So like, you should check out my fight commentary. You'll be like, damn, like he really knows what he's talking about.
You ever see that movie Dodgeball?
Yeah. Hey, for all the fans out there, go back. I did a dodgeball piece. Rest in peace to
Patches O'Houlihan.
Yep. So getting into our next game breakdown, on Thursday, we have Colts versus Bills. I did state that I'm going to take the Bills, but that's also due to bias because I'm such a huge Josh Allen fan. What do you fellas think?
I'm taking the Colts. I'm taking the Colts in that one.
You're not going to see Darius Leonard. Darius Leonard's not touching the field for the defense.
I'm still taking the Colts.
Okay.
Yeah, I would take the Bills.
The Bills coaching is a joke.
Yeah, but I mean, the only thing with that though is I'm looking at. I mean, they have good wide receivers. You're gonna see Josh Allen for maybe a quarter, because in these preseason games, you never see any of the starters play the whole game. So actually in this game, the person I'm most interested to see is Devin Singletary.
Yes,
Louis. I think a quarter. I think a quarter would be. That's like optimistic. I bet maybe.
I said the most.
Yeah, maybe two series, 2 or 3. Maybe the opening series and then the next one.
I think a good portion of Devin Singletary. You see a little bit of 8 carries. I got 8 carries for Devin.
I'm sorry, you broke up a little bit. What was the question?
I said I got 8 carries for Devin.
You got 8 plays for Devin?
Yeah, 8 carries for Devin for Devin Singletary.
Yeah, I mean, but they have a lot of running back depth, and they have a lot of young wide receivers. They have decent depth. The only thing with the Bills is going to make them suck is that, to me, I feel like Josh Allen doesn't know how to throw. He knows how to run. Definitely knows how to run.
Louis, he can't be. You know what his issue is, Louis? He can't make the throws that you need to throw to spots.
Man, just wait till regular season. This man is going to be connecting with Cole Beasley on checkdowns like no other, because he's just going to roll out.
He's going to be getting 5 yards of play. Okay.
Yeah, 5-yard checkdowns all game long. And the only team that can do the checkdown game and dink and dunk people to death is my Patriots successfully.
All right, listen, I know a team of the NFC East that I fucking hate that can do the same thing when they have that guy. So don't do that. Don't do that.
But the Cowboys made it farther than the Redskins last year. Ooh.
Fuck you. Speaking of fuck you, check out Hockey, F-A-C-K. Football
I mean,
group
the last
on
time I
Facebook.
checked, the Cowboys made it farther than the Redskins.
Yeah. Jets, Giants.
Oh,
Now-
Robbie doesn't want to talk about that, though, does he?
No, I don't want to fucking talk about that, Bobby.
Jets, Giants?
Yeah.
Jets.
Daniel Jones? I want to see Daniel Jones. Listen, for all the 11 videos that I've seen of Daniel Jones from one Pacific creator, I'm taking the Giants.
Yeah, me too. I'm with you on that. I want to see Daniel Jones go. I want to see if their investment was worth it, honestly.
I just want to see Darius.
Now here's a question for you guys. Do you think Jones plays? Do you think he starts the whole preseason?
I mean, damn, possibly. I mean, I don't. Manning doesn't have to play really. What does he have to prove? You know what he's going to do. There was a stat. I don't know where I saw it from. Forgive me, but the Giants last year. How did they put it? They put it 30. The Giants had 2 passes over like 34 or 35 yards. You want to know who threw them both?
The whole season?
The whole season. You want to know who threw them both?
Who?
Odell Beckham.
Yeah.
Damn.
So you know what he's going to do. He's check down. He's a check down guy. That's it.
Well, just judging even Brady dropped off last year. Like, dude, you hit a certain point and the arm strength just isn't the same anymore. The only quarterback who I've seen that has defied that is Drew Brees, because the dude's like 38 years old and he can still throw 45 yards accurately. So he's like defied that, but the rest of them guys, they have to stick to like that 20-yard mark because the arm strength just isn't there.
Like Brady?
Exactly like Brady. Why do you think he doesn't? Why do you think he throws like 3 bombs a game? Because he knows he can't. Like, that's all he's good for.
I agree.
4 long shots a game, and the only reason he does it is to to just open the defense back up. I mean, does he care if he hits it? Probably, but does it really matter? You know what I mean? It's more of a purpose thing than anything.
And this game, once again, part of why we were breaking down these preseason games is because I found out recently, very, very recently, that some people's fantasy leagues depend on the first week of these preseason games and how the total offense is going to work out. I'm going with the Giants once again, just because it's not even so much Daniel Jones that we're going to see. It's Darius.
What does the Giants running back core look like? Who do they?
I can tell you. Saquon.
Is it Paul Perkins?
Saquon.
Exactly. Triple M, what is good? Triple M hopping up in here.
Like who's Barkley's backup? Is it Paul Perkins? Is it Perkins?
I believe so. I can look it up right now.
Yeah,
I'm just curious because that's who we're gonna see, guys like that, not Saquon, obviously. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know who the 2 guys or one guy that back him up is. I think it's Perkins.
Like, if we were to be technical,
It's Wayne Gallman, Elijah Penny, Paul Perkins. Oh, yeah, and Rod Smith. I forgot they signed him. Yes, Rod Smith.
Who the fuck are the rest of those guys besides Paul Perkins?
Rod Smith was the backup for Zeke last year.
Yes, yeah, Rod Smith.
Wayne Gallman was there last year.
He was. So was Gallman the rookie that they was he a rookie last year?
I want to say yes. Or the year before. I don't know. I mean, once they signed Saquon, it really didn't matter because that was it. The Giants and when it comes to running backs, the Giants and the Cowboys are pretty much the same. You have your top stud, and then after that, there's nothing behind him.
Well, I'm saying
I'm
Go
saying
ahead.
right now the Cowboys will suck this year because you know what? You want to know why? Because without Zeke, Dak Prescott sucks.
Well, you
Big
put
time.
listen. You put
No, I'm down to say
you saw. Look, Cowboys fans all over the U.S. and all over the globe. They got to see what the Cowboys are going to look like with, they got to see what it would look like without Zeke, and it wasn't pretty, man. It was not pretty.
it's not just that. So I'm down for this segment right here. Let's just have a segment of picking on Cowboys fans.
Well, it's because Zeke is a huge Louis, Robbie, Zeke having a good running back like that is a huge safety blanket.
They literally isolate their playbook purely to, in terms of the running game, passing out of the run. When it comes to having a guy like Tony Pollard, and the reason why I say that is because Tony Pollard used to play receiver, so he can kind of read certain things and shit like that. And it gets bad. It gets bad for them. They don't have a battering ram. They don't have a battering ram no more.
Nope, not at all.
Well, the Cowboys didn't they sign Alfred Morris?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that dude's like as old as he's like as old as dirt itself.
He's old now. Yeah, he's old now. He's done.
Like it's a question of how much is left in the tank with him. And I don't think there's much left.
Yeah, and not only that, I mean, and since we're speaking about Cowboys, not only that, but realistically, Amari Cooper, you're gonna get the same guy again.
Yeah.
I mean, if you go back and actually you can follow me on Instagram and on Twitter, you can find it, One King FFB football bar, One Football Bar on Instagram, football bar, and you will see a video, and Robbie is in there about Amari Cooper being the same old chick that he's always been, even when he was with the Raiders. He is going to be very inconsistent. And the thing that made him somewhat relevant with the Cowboys is because of Zeke, because I believe Amari Cooper cannot be that guy on a team. He is not an alpha. Zeke is an alpha. Not only his play. Sorry, I'm on a rant right now. Not only his play, but what I'm saying is his personality. When Amari Cooper was on the Raiders, you did not see the same swag that you saw with Zeke. Zeke has that alpha swag that takes away or brings the attention to him that allows Amari Cooper to do what he does best, is just catch the ball, be a receiver. Yeah, everything is on Zeke.
He don't have to be a vocal leader of the team.
Yeah, exactly.
He don't have to do that.
And Dak doesn't either.
Yeah. Nope. Because Robbie, like guys, you saw what happened. You saw what happened when they put just the smallest amount of pressure on Dak in the playoffs. They leaned on him just a little bit, and
Dak is a one-night stand. Dak is a one-night stand.
They leaned on him. They leaned on him just a little bit, and he couldn't handle it. They leaned on him in the playoffs, and he showed that he couldn't take it. Couldn't handle it.
No, hold on real quick, Robbie. To you, I'm using that on my next show because you just lit a fire. He is a one-night stand. That was perfect.
It's a very, very bad, no. And then with Zeke, it's like you're there for a couple times, I'll play you a couple times. And then what? Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, with them not having a battering ram that can just hit the hole, go through the offensive line, they have a lot of issues right now.
How long do you think the Zeke holdout will last?
I think it's going to last a hot minute. When your agent owns a house in Cabo and you could just sit there and chill, I guarantee you Zeke is not working out in Cabo. I have heard this from many of
no, if you're going down to Cabo, you are not pumping iron. You're pumping something.
I mean, it could be the same thing.
We're going to keep it 100 on this show.
So, I mean, it could go. Sorry, it could go. And the reason why is because Jerry Jones has been talking now. So I feel different because with Zeke, I feel like he should be loyal because I feel like the Cowboys have been loyal to him. But now the way they're going, now Jerry Jones is opening up his mouth, saying we can win without an elite running back. Yes, you can win, but you, the Cowboys,
Cannot.
You guys cannot.
No, they cannot.
So
Let me just go on record and just say this: Jerry Jones is an idiot.
Let me just go on record and say that might be the first time that Jerry Jones may not be an idiot.
Yes.
When he said that. That was the very first time we may have heard some enlightenment.
I mean, it's the truth. But see, he doesn't know how to do it. Like other teams know how to do it, but he don't.
And then you still have your damn quarterback, or sorry, not quarterback, your damn coach, that just because you guys make it to the playoffs, and it's not because of you, not because of the coach, because he sucks. You guys need a new coach. Sorry. And you know what? I believe all the Cowboys fans know that.
Oh, there is no doubt in my mind that the Cowboys fans know that there are serious issues with their team.
Oh yeah, no, there's definitely.
I mean, but here's a lot of them will not. They'll take it to the grave saying that the team's perfect. They'll never admit it, but they know deep down inside them that their coach is terrible and their owner's a joke.
Yeah, sorry for me. There's a difference when Zeke is sitting out and you say your team is still perfect to a fan saying, no, we're going to suck. There's a difference from a fan to a sports fan.
Yeah.
Now, I know all you do is watch the Cowboys. That's it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, and that's what I love about doing what I do is that I'm going to let it be known right now. For anybody and everybody that's watching, send a message out to your favorite podcaster, YouTuber, whatever. You could tell by this group of guys that none of us are afraid of any type of smoke. I'm sending an open invitation to anyone.
Robbie, we know you ain't afraid of smoke.
Oh no. I'm sending an open invitation to anyone and everyone. If you would like to step on my show, and like you literally got what it takes. Like don't come with bullshit takes. But like if you literally got what it takes, let's talk a little bit. I'm down to debate you. I'm down to get it. Let's get into the next game. A game that I feel like we should probably pay attention to in terms of preseason. Titans Eagles. I know that Warren would probably want to be here for this Rumboyz LA. Louis, let him know what's good.
With Titans Eagles, I mean, so who's their quarterback? Peterman? Their backup.
No,
Their backup.
Peterman's the backup for Oakland.
Is he? Well, either way, I mean, realistically, and that's the thing with preseason. For me to say who is going to win, it's hard. I think especially because I do fantasy football, it's who do I want to see? So from the Titans, it's AJ. I want to see what he can do. From the Eagles, it's JJ Arcega.
Yeah.
I want to see what that can do. I want to see what Miles Sanders can do. But realistically,
see, you hit it right on the. I want to see Sanders is the one that I want to see what he can do.
Yeah,
because to me, he's got the most potential.
He does, and they've been saying he has good camps. So we'll just see. But I really want to see what he can do. And if they play Sanders within those first sets, when all the starters are out there, I want to see what he does against Titans starters, because Titans are a pretty good defense. They just have a crappy offense that makes them look bad.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
What I want to kind of do is pick guys that people should look out for.
Robbie, why does your mic sound like you stuffed it in your ass?
Yeah, it does. It does. I'm glad you said it. You know, I'm new here. I ain't trying to rock the boat too much, but you know.
Oh, I take that sumbitch over.
Yo, Rumboyz Northeast dick.
Hey, by the way, even though I wasn't on here, I was listening. Hey, dog, you are a dick. I heard what you said before I came on the show. Something about milk cartons and stuff like that. Yeah, you were a dick.
Oh, we're bad. Oh, we're so bad.
And the funny thing is that I thought I was the dick, but you know, I mean, well, then again, I'm still coming in. I'm still making my way in. So you guys know me, but not fully. But you know, I feel like we're good partners.
Bro, we know what you bring to the table. It's gold. We're like every time you speak up, you're like, I have this idea. It's like, fuck.
Oh, actually, I know this is on air, but off air, we got to talk about that idea that I talked to you about. And Bobby, I'll let you in on it, but we got to talk about that because I think that could be a game changer. But anyways, that's off. Let's go football.
So no, for the rest of these takes, we're just gonna point out guys that you need to pay attention to make it easier on all of us. So Titans, Eagles. I want to say pay attention to like you guys said, Miles Sanders, JJ Arcega-Whiteside. I want to say pay attention to as well, Brown, AJ Brown.
Yes.
As well as Adam Humphries. I feel like Adam Humphries might touch the ball.
Bro, you love you some Adam Humphries.
Yeah.
Well, he's good. He's just injured all the time.
Exactly. And when he's on the field, it's like, yes, I have Adam Humphries. Oh my gosh, I'm going to be safe. And then he gets hurt. And it's like, okay, I got like 14 points out of him, like 18 points. Like, I'm good. So that's my thing about Adam Humphries.
No, Humphries, if Humphries can stay on the field, which is a big if he can stay on the field, though, the potential is definitely there for him to make a very big impact.
I feel that. What you got on the Eagles, though, Bobby?
The thing that I'm going to be looking for in the Eagles this year is the run. I want to see how they're going to do in the running game, how they're going to rotate guys, and I want to see I want to know who's going to start for them. You know what I mean? So the Eagles are definitely interesting because who are the 2 or 3 guys that they're going to rotate in and out of there on a regular basis during the regular season?
You're saying as far as the running backs?
The running backs. That's what I want to know.
Yeah. So
don't they have like 5 of them?
Yeah, they always do, and they're gonna run by a committee. But the main 2 that you're gonna want to get, and the main 2 that you would want in fantasy is Howard and Miles Sanders. I think Howard is going to be the guy at the beginning, and Miles Sanders will take over because he is a rookie. They're gonna let him in slow. The only way Howard makes his way in if he becomes like a LeGarrette Blount, the way that he was for the Patriots, just that red zone guy. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go Jaguars, Ravens. The only person from the Ravens I really want to see is I want to see Miles Boykin. Oh, all right. There's 2, Hollywood Brown and Miles Boykin. I'm like dead set on.
What do you think Hollywood Brown's ceiling is?
His cousins.
Really?
So you know what's funny is for Hollywood Brown is I think he'll be ready for season. And actually with Dr. Morris, we had him on the show. Robbie, you have him coming on the show, right?
Yep, coming on the show.
Okay. So he said he was going to be ready. And for me, when it comes to fantasy football, I really don't value wide receivers, but there's something interesting about Hollywood Brown because they really do not have anybody. And I have him projected for over 1,000 yards this year.
And they're promoting the fuck out of him. Like, they're putting him out there.
Cause like the potential's there, man. How does anybody know how his
1 second, guys.
How has he been doing in camp?
They're still taking him slow.
So they're not really pushing him or anything like that. They're just kind of
not too much right now. The
potential, like a lot of these guys have a lot of potential. It just like it's a Louis, you know, man. Once you get on a football field, play actual game speed, it's a different story, man. It's a whole different ball game.
And then the other guy I want everybody to look out for is when it comes to fantasy football. I mean, look at the wide receivers for Westbrook. And I'm already giving it up. Look at the wide receivers for Jags. The guy I am in love with, the guy. This is my ride or die guy this year.
Nicky Foles.
No. That's the quarterback. Because of him, this is my ride or die guy. Is D.D. Westbrook. He is a good wide receiver.
Wasn't he like really hyped? But Bortles could never do anything with him.
Yeah, exactly. And then now you have one of the most accurate wide receivers in the league as his quarterback, something that he has not had.
Yeah. You have a guy who can legitimately throw the ball.
Yes. So for me, I am going all the way D.D. Westbrook, but I've told everybody that if it's not him, there's going to be somebody on that wide receiver core that pops off.
Who's the other kid there? It's Westbrook. There's another. Isn't there another young?
Yeah, you have Cole. He's one of the. I want to say Cole was drafted with him.
Yeah,
Keelan Cole, Marcus Lee. Marcus Lee is a little older.
Marquise Lee. That's who it is. Yeah.
Yeah, but I believe Keelan Cole was the one. I mean, realistically, Keelan Cole also he had some good moments too.
Yeah.
To me, it's between Keelan Cole and Westbrook, but I'm giving Westbrook the top. Like that's my ride or die this year. That's the guy I want to see in those first few plays.
That Jaguars offense could use those small, shifty slot receivers real well with Nick Foles.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, you have Leonard Fournette back there. I mean, when he stays healthy, he'll be okay. And then another guy to look at, if you guys are going to draft Leonard Fournette, you may not want to draft him right off the draft in your fantasy football leagues. But I mean, to me, he's kind of interesting is Raquel Armstead, just because in college, I mean, that dude is a violent runner and he can catch.
Yeah, no, he runs like a freight train.
Yep.
He runs like a freight train. He's one of those guys where you put him, 4 yards deep, 4 or 5 yards deep, behind the quarterback and just let him build that head of steam up and just let him go.
Yeah. So that's I think that would be the backup. But I mean, they have a couple quarterbacks.
Probably needs the Heimlich.
You okay?
Looking on a goddamn orange.
My beer's foaming.
Yo, dog. I mean, damn.
I saw Robbie bite the top of that orange off like a goddamn old grenade. Just bite that and throw it.
The orange foamed. I went Blue Moon for the moment.
At least I know my boy doesn't know how to take down foam. I'm proud about that at least.
Right? Worse.
But honestly, those are the players I'm going to be looking out for. The
Eagles are going to be the Eagles are my team this year. You could throw the Jags, the Eagles, the Jags, and then the Niners are my three teams that I would be looking out that could have pretty good breakout years. Those three teams. Because Foles is actually a quarterback who knows how to throw and distribute the ball around. You're going to get to see a healthy Jimmy G with some weapons now, and and then the Eagles, if they pull it together and ever get on a run like they did a couple of years ago, they're gonna be tough to beat too. So,
and real quick, sorry, I've been putting disrespect on Nick Foles' name. I'm sorry, his name is not Nick Foles. Let's not refer to that man as Nick Foles. You know what his name is. Big Dick Nick. That's his name. Let's give him the respect he deserves.
He did beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl. I'll give him that.
Yes, he did. He earned his name.
A fucking backup. I can't believe that shit.
Yo, what an amazing cast of
I chopped that sumbitch off.
I'm sorry I had to split for
I'd take an axe to that sumbitch.
I'm sorry I had to go grab a beer. One final game that I want to break down is Patriots Lions, because there's two big rookie prospects in that one, and Kill Harry and TJ Hawkinson on both sides of the ball.
I love me some N'Keal Harry.
I know that you enjoy N'Keal Harry. I really enjoy TJ Hawkinson. Rumboyz LA, you start first.
I wanted Hawkinson bad, by the way. I wanted the Patriots to pick him.
I know you did, Northeast.
Go ahead, Louis.
Yeah, N'Keal Harry right now in camp, you're seeing that he's dropping a lot of balls. But I mean, with wide receivers, like I said, you don't pay attention to a lot of wide receivers in their first year. And not only that, within the Patriots, it's such a complicated system that it's hard for wide receivers to flourish within their first year.
It's it's one of the most complicated offenses pre-snap than in the NFL. Their pre-snap calls are some of the most complicated in the NFL.
No, it is, and I agree with you. That's what I'm saying. For him, he is in a good situation because the thing is that with the Patriots, how I feel about the Patriots is the best way I can describe the Patriots is let's bring it to when you're creating your Madden character, right? You know how you can get the strong arm, or you can get the scramble, and then you can get the balanced. Realistically, the smart pick is to get the balance, but you never want the balance. You want the high levels. You want the
flash.
Yeah, you want the flash. You want the high levels. But balanced is the smart pick, and that exactly is what the Patriots are. That's why they've been able to be so successful for so many years. And with N'Keal Harry, it's one of those things. They bring him in for balance, not to be flash. Because the thing is it with him, he is a big wide receiver. And everybody's getting excited because he looks like Gronk. He is not Gronk. He is a wide receiver. He's going to be. I believe he can be a better Edelman, and that's what they're grooming him to be. Not Edelman this year, but that type of position for the future.
I feel like that's just a waste of his talent. But I feel like you're exactly correct in that they are trying to groom him to be Edelman. And that's what scares me, is that I feel like that can be an experiment gone wrong for them, which I feel like we're going to witness a downward spiral now. And I'm going to go bold take on that.
Wait. So you think N'Keal is going to fail?
I don't think N'Keal is going to fail. I think the system is going to eventually start to show its wrinkles.
Keep saying that.
Yeah, I said that last year, and they won the Super Bowl.
Keep wishing.
I'm saying that now because I want to get you fucking
Hey, Robbie, how sick are you of the Patriots winning? Just let it out, dog. It's all right.
Oh, I can. I am.
I'm fucking sick.
Just let it out, dog. It's all right.
I hate the Patriots.
Just let it out, man.
Yes.
So the word on N'Keal out of Patriots camp, right, is that he's had a good camp up until I believe last week. He hit like two days where he missed like 4 balls each, and they were like Pat's camp said Brady threw him right at him, hit him right in the numbers, and he just drops like 4 in a row on each practice. And then but the one saving grace that I guess Brady, the word out of the camp is that Brady really likes the kid because he's like a sponge. He'll sit there and listen to what Brady's got to say, and he'll take it in, and he might miss it, but at least he's in the right spot at the right time and there. So it's going to be a process with him, but I do think the ceiling for N'Keal is very high. I do think it is.
No, I agree.
First round draft pick. He's the first round draft pick. You're a turd.
Did you just call me a turd, you fuck?
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
Yeah, because you hurt my feelings at first. Okay?
Yeah, N'Keal Harry, when he was dropping, though, I will say that was the one guy I was like, man, I hope. And there was talks about it that he drops to the 49ers. That was the guy. And then him in my ranks, it was him. And then luckily it was Deebo Samuel. So at least I got my second pick. But N'Keal Harry was my number one.
You said 49ers, and guess what? Segueing into Cowboys 49ers.
Your mic.
Yo, take your mic. And who's it like? Somebody's got to be trying to joke you out.
Now it's your turn. Cowboys 49ers. What does it look like for your team? So honestly, I'm gonna just be honest. First off, I actually want to start this one. I want to start this one.
So wait, what's hey? So it's 49ers and who?
Cowboys.
Now,
Cowboys.
Saturday.
That's the last. Is that the last preseason game?
Yeah, it's 7 Mountain Time, 6 his time.
So hold on, real quick before we go into this one. TJ Hawkinson is another one to look out because we didn't really go into him. I think he's going to be a very good tight end. Why? Because he is a great blocker, and for tight ends, what keeps you on the field is somebody who can block the hell out of
game.
Yeah, like a Kittle. Anyways, going into the 49ers. Go ahead.
The thing is, like, yo, I want you to have fun with this. So first, I'm aligning myself with the 49ers because aside from Kyle Shanahan being a previous Washington Redskins coach, their receiving core is stout, and their receiving core is ready to run that West Coast style offense on you at any fucking time. And I feel like that's what they're gonna do here in 2019. They're gonna shock a lot of people with it. You don't need a big bruiser. They're gonna run with Jarrett McKinnon and Tevin Coleman. It'll be fine.
See, that's gonna be that to me. That's gonna be a dynamic that'll work. That Tevin Coleman and McKinnon duo that'll work. The only thing that's gonna stop that. The only thing that's gonna stop that is if McKinnon gets hurt. That's the only thing that'll stop that.
Dante Pettis, Deebo Samuel, Marquise Goodwin. Who are you going to cover?
See, I think the Niners receiving core needs some work. The tight end is definitely the tight end
doesn't need it. I feel like it's set.
No, the tight end is set, but I do think the receiving core for the Niners needs some work. I do.
Jimmy G, to those three Rumboyz, you feel me? That's all I'm gonna say.
So obviously we're going into now the team. We're not doing preseason anymore. So
yeah, I mean, because yeah, this has been a conversation that has been had. I'm still picking him in the preseason because Nick Mullins is a quarterback. So fuck that. So you're good as long as Nick Mullins is your quarterback.
Who's the Cowboys backup? Because they'll probably be playing instead of Dak. So who's the Cowboys backup?
Probably better than him.
Facts.
You know who him is.
Yes, I know who him is. Man, are you kidding me? I'd take a dump on that star. Give me the Dallas.
So real quick. Let me go into the 49ers real quick. So I have a bet on my podcast, the Fantasy Football Bar with Juice himself. He bet me that 49ers would not make the playoffs, and I'm saying they're going to make at least the wild card game. Because the thing is that when you look at their wide receiver core, yes, it is not the most dynamic.
Hurt them.
What is the wide receiver core?
Yeah, I think that needs work.
No,
I think.
I agree, but the thing is though, is that here's what you have to look at though. Dante Pettis towards the end of the year with Mullins was a good wide receiver, and Mullins is not Garoppolo. Garoppolo
leaps and bounds like
The only thing I will say Garoppolo has to fix is his damn interceptions. Because he tries to make those throws that are too risky. But I mean, when it's successful, he does it. But what I'm saying is that Dante Pettis was good at the end of the season. Deebo Samuel is going to come in and in college, he was a touchdown specialist. Trent Taylor, everybody's forgetting about, is a good slot wide receiver. Marquise Goodwin, he's going to make big plays. That's it.
No.
Yeah, Goodwin's your guy that's going to stretch the D out.
Here's the thing. One out of the three between Deebo, Goodwin, and I already forgot.
Trent Taylor.
Yes.
And then you have Jordan Matthews for depth. Jalen Hurd, who's a rookie, 6'5". 6'5".
Listen. One of them is going to get 8 to 9 receptions. Plain.
And then
8 to 9 receptions.
Yes, and then not only that though,
it's not going to be
their main
Kittle.
Kittle.
I don't even think it's going to be Kittle.
Who?
Goodwin or Pettis?
No, Pettis. He's the number one wide receiver. I agree.
No,
but
Pettis,
Goodwin
is
won't.
number one.
Yeah, Goodwin will not get 8 receptions. He is going to be a 3, maybe at the most 4 long passes, deep passes.
Sorry,
You know what? You know what Goodwin is, right? Goodwin is what Brandon Cooks is to the Rams, except he's like a poor man's Brandon Cooks.
He's going to be like a Deshaun Jackson.
Yeah. Yep. That's a perfect analogy. Perfect. He's going to be like.
So, like Jackson. I said, you have Kittle, you have Hurd, who has played wide receiver, tight end. He's 6'5". He is going to be there. And then not only that, if you listen to the camp, they're going to be using their running backs very different. Like you said, Bobby, or I forgot who one of you said it. Don't matter. But if McKinnon gets hurt, they're done. No, they're not, because they have Coleman and Breida. This man plays even when he's injured. Breida was a very good running back. If you look at his yards after catch or his yards after contact, he was very good.
He came on. The funny part about last year was Breida didn't start producing until later on in the season.
He's a handcuff. Yeah, he's a handcuff. Really quick, I just want to point out to all the San Francisco 49ers fans, Louis got you. Louis, what's your Twitter again?
One King FFB, my personal football bar, one football bar, because there's only one of us.
There we go. What else do we got on the schedule tonight, fellas? I feel like that wraps up all our football. I do want to get into picking some NBA preseason games before we go.
Wait. NBA preseason? It's
not NBA preseason. NBA Christmas.
It's game. August, you schmuck. We got a while to go.
Listen, I've been drinking. The NBA preseason, they get paid. Now, this is going to be interesting because Rumboyz LA, they do fantasy football. You guys know I do anything and everything that comes across my desk. I want to get his take on these games either way, and I don't care. Are you comfortable with it, Louis?
Yeah, let's go.
All righty. So the first game that we have, Bucks Sixers on Christmas Day.
Christmas Day?
Yeah, we're doing Christmas Day games, man.
Yep. This just got released. The fans loved this today when I did it earlier. So I just want to.
I think I'm picking the Bucks, but not by much. They'll win. The Bucks should win, but they'll win by single digits.
Even with the Sixers having Al Horford as your man.
Yeah.
From Boston.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I think the Bucks will still win, but they're not going to win big. They'll win by single digits.
I think the same thing. What are you thinking about that first game of Christmas Day when you and the family, you and the kids are opening up presents, Louis?
Man, so I actually, for me, growing up, my sport was basketball. So anytime I have basketball on Christmas, I love it. And realistically, when it comes to this, Milwaukee Bucks and Philadelphia 76ers, it's going to be the Bucks.
Yeah.
For me, I have loved seeing Giannis Antetokounmpo grow. If you remember him from when he was a stick to the way he is now, man, that dude has matured so much.
Better decision making too in pressure situations. Much better decision making.
Hold up, guys. As the captain of this ship, I just want to point out, Rumboyz LA is stepping on a limb and is covering something different than fantasy. This is dope. I'm excited. We got like 4 more games to do. Four more games to do. Celtics Raptors. I'm gonna let Bobby go first.
This is close, man, because the Raptors lost. The Raptors lost, obviously, their number one guy, and probably the heart and soul of their team. So that's a big blow. I don't know. This would be close, I know I'm going to sound like a homer, but I'm picking the Celtics. Not by much, though. Not by a lot. I mean, I'm talking single digits again.
I'm picking two like 3.
Who are you picking? Take your mic out of your ass.
Kemba.
Good. The Celtics. There you go.
I thought I heard Simba. You said Celtics?
Yeah.
No, I'm taking the Celtics. Just, I mean, with them, they just, it seems like the Celtics just have chemistry, and with Irving out, who seemed like he would, to me, he seemed like he was. I'm gonna change my words because I was gonna use a word that I don't like, but he just seemed like he was toxic to the team.
They sliced the cancer out of that locker.
Yeah, and with the Raptors, I mean, like you said, they didn't get rid of, but they lost their heart and soul. I mean, for me, I'm such a big fan of that guy.
I love Kawhi. I think if Kawhi ever came to Boston, I would lose my mind.
That's not gonna happen.
I'd lose my mind.
Never.
Like literally lose my mind.
Pelicans, Nuggets, fellas.
I'm gonna go
Pelicans,
underdog.
Nuggets.
I'm gonna go underdog. I'm picking the Pelicans. Zion gonna yam it in Jokic's face.
Yeah, Zion. Yeah, you know what's funny is for me is I love basketball, and what sucks is ever since I had kids, I don't pay attention too much anymore. So I'll look at NBA, but I don't pay attention to college. And when I was recording an episode for the Fantasy Football Bar, in the back of me was a TV, and my brother-in-law, which Juice could not take his eyes off. I was like, "What are you looking at?" And I look back, and I see Zion playing. That dude is a beast.
Oh, dude, he's like LeBron James. He's huge.
Can I get my feedback off of knowing Juice? Louis, I can just imagine how much that must have reached deep down in you, seeing someone else scream at a TV screen, and you're just like, "Fuck, I'm working." Like,
yeah. Well, no, that's what's funny is because he's laughing at me. He's like, so like for example, I love basketball, but I'm a big movie buff. So it's one of those things where Scarface was on, and I was paying attention to that, and he was making fun of me because he's like, "Man, how can you be looking at that?" And Zion is like, "Dude, in that moment, I was like, when I was looking at Scarface, I was not working, but when I'm looking at when I'm over here working, no matter what sport is on, I'm trying to do my thing, and then you're distracted, and I'm getting pissed off because of the fact is that I'm trying to do this thing, but you're looking at that." But honestly, once I started looking at it, I saw that it was worth it because, like I said. And it's funny because as soon as I turned around, it's like I feel like at this moment, I feel like he jumped from the free throw line and dunked. And I was like, yeah, he's a beast.
Yo, let Juice
I just want to see Jokic poster
all NBA smoke. I'll set all NBA smoke.
I just want to see Jokic get posterized. So Triet can make another reaction video from Ty.
I don't need that.
Robbie, did you see that? The reaction video?
I did. If only Tree got when I flipped the fucking tables over. I flipped the table. So Louis, we were streaming one time during the NBA finals. And I flipped the whole entire stream over. All the computers, all the mics. I said, fuck all the equipment. I was like, everything was gone at that point. My soul, my pride, I was hurt. Next we got.
Is that when the Nuggets lost? The Lakers lost?
Lakers. I'm going Lakers.
I hope the Lakers fail just so I can see them crash and burn this year.
Man, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you. Yo, I was waiting for Louis to speak. I was like, "Yo, you're gonna get him first, right? You're gonna handle that. Please handle that."
So, I mean, I gotta go Lakers. I mean, and if Juice was on this, he's gonna go Clippers. And I hate the fact that it's just one of those things where I wanted Kawhi so bad, and
Oh, Louis, I bet you guys were planning on having him. I bet you guys were.
Man, it almost felt when the Chris Paul trade didn't go through
that you guys were going to get him.
Yeah, well, it was worse because Chris Paul, we had him, and then they vetoed it, and he ended up going to the Clippers. That shit sucked. But I mean,
you guys, like you, Louis, I wonder how close Kawhi was to actually picking the Lakers. Because that you had to have known, like it was like that decision. That decision had to that was probably a very, very close decision for him.
I don't like it right now. You're being super antagonistic, Rumboyz Northeast. Go ahead, Louis.
So it's just one of those things that, yes, I think he was close, but I mean, once he called George and said, let's play together, then that was a wrap. But I mean, when it comes down to it, and even though I will say on this show, he is not my favorite player, he is still the best player in the game, which is LeBron James.
Yes.
Every time I see LeBron, I can't stop looking at his whack ass hairline that he's got.
Yeah, stop talking. I mean, I make fun of his hairline, but stop talking about his hairline for right now. So
no, but he still has a lot left in the tank. He can
and like I said, he is not my favorite. I will not claim he is ever my favorite. And I don't know in this day and age of basketball if I will ever have a favorite player again.
Not besides Kobe.
And even Kobe wasn't my favorite player, and that's just personal reasons. Because when I was younger, growing up, Shaq was my guy. And then the fact that he dissed Shaq and ratted on him. After that, there was a little bit of respect lost. When it came to so it's kind of different. When it came to Kobe's basketball game, bar none, I could not do because he just the work ethic.
Kobe's basketball game erases his whole entire rape case for me.
What was that?
Nothing. I said Kobe Bryant's rape case is erased for me because of his basketball game. I'm okay.
Okay, but what I'm saying is because Shaq was my guy back then.
Wrong with you?
Yeah. So
you ain't right upstairs.
His game, his work ethic, I loved Kobe for that. Off the court, not so much, and it's opposite for LeBron. Off the court, love LeBron, great guy. On the court, not my favorite player.
Kobe fucked up. But he's still Kobe, and he's fine. Kobe's the greatest. Kobe's the greatest.
I still think
Kobe's better than Michael Jordan. Kobe's better than LeBron.
One of the funnest finals I've ever watched was the Lakers and the Celtics in 2008.
Yeah.
That was one of the funnest NBA finals I've seen in a while. Because those two teams hated each other.
Actually, both of them, when they went separate years, those were pretty good finals. When they lost, it was a good final. And when Lakers won, it was a good final.
Now, Louis, the Lakers went in 2007, correct?
Yep.
That's when they lost to the
Spurs, right? The Spurs.
They lost to the Celtics.
No, 2008 they lost to the Celtics. Did they go in? Did they?
No.
Or when? So when was that? Was before though, right? The Spurs beat them, right? And then they won. I think did they win? And then they went again against the Celtics.
No, they had not been to the finals in a minute.
Yeah,
because the last time they were there, the Spurs beat them, right? The Spurs they lost to that the Manu Ginobili, Robinson, and
the last time I remember them losing was to the Pistons, I believe. And then after that, they didn't get back in when they lost to the Boston.
That's right. That's right. Yep. Then who did that Spurs team play and win? That Manu Ginobili, Parker, and Tim Duncan and Robin.
I don't remember, man. Now I'm on your level. I've been drinking. I don't remember.
But no, but like but like, so that's what I mean. Like the Celtics Lakers final in 08 was awesome. That was awesome basketball. Not only was it like the skill on the court there, but like the storyline was just awesome because those teams absolutely hated each other.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And a lot of that though had to do with Garnett.
With
right?
Garnett?
Yeah, Garnett, right? The power forward. Because I mean, I just love that dude's intensity.
Oh, dude, he was all go all the time.
Yeah, that was a rivalry.
Even in practice, he would not let people, like, it was like they practiced 100%. You know, like they never took a play off. It was.
Yeah, one more. Hold on, guys. We do have one more that we should pick.
Rob, are you underwater over there?
Yeah. One more, and then the show's over.
I'm such a dick.
Rockets, Warriors.
I'm gonna go. I think
that's
the Rockets
are
going to be
a fun one to me.
Personally, I think the Rockets are going to be an epic fail this year because you're putting two of the most ball dominant people on the planet on the same team. That is going to be an epic failure in the Rockets.
I'm keeping it West Coast. I'm going with the Warriors.
So I'm going to say the Warriors because the Rockets chemistry is going to be shit this year.
Yeah, and that's my biggest reason is chemistry. Is I think the Rockets will be okay eventually because they have played together before, and two guys who want to win. What was that?
I feel like you're gonna be okay when it's too late.
No, yeah, exactly. I think
it's going to be too late for them. Yep.
Yeah, they'll find it because they both want to win, so they'll eventually learn to play with each other. But Golden State Warriors, even without Durant, they still have a chemistry.
Yeah,
it is unreal. Yeah, and to me, I'm always a big chemistry guy, and for that reason, I'm going to go with Golden State.
I would pick Golden State as well, and I think they would handle the Rockets. I think they could handle them pretty. I think they could handle them pretty good. The chemistry's there with Golden State, and they still have a lot of skilled players on that team. Even though they lost Garnett, Jesus Christ, Garnett. Even though they lost Durant, it's still. I think they can still contend. They're still a good enough team to contend in that division. Yeah. And even in the not only in the division but at the conference too. They're still an extremely talented team.
So. Connor Burke saying, "What's up? What's good, Connor?" Over on YouTube. Thank you. Outside of that, anybody have any other takes in terms of sports they want to drop? I mean, we all got our takes dropped.
Yeah, for me tomorrow, I'm going to be doing a kind of a tournament style between the wide receiver tight end court with a fantasy twist, where I'm going to be doing the wide receiver 1, wide receiver 2, and a tight end. Because realistically, in fantasy football, wide receiver 1, 2, and tight ends are important. So just kind of look out for that tomorrow. But as far as a take, I think everything that we've talked about today, as far as football, it's come out at least that I can think of right now.
Yeah.
Basketball week, we saw the show with UFC.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. I'll say this right now. Just remember, any Clipper fan listening right now, you guys will always be the little brothers to the Lakers as long as you're in LA.
The Clippers are listen. The Clippers are the Eli Manning to the Lakers.
I
agree.
So
shots fired.
Always LA to be to drop some specials tomorrow. Kind of cleaning up, kind of what we talked about, more in depth. All of them at One Football Bar on Twitter. Did I get that right, Louis?
One Football Bar, yes, sir.
There we go. And then One Louis FFB, right?
No, dog. One King.
One King FFB. Fuck.
And then also on Sportscaster, because even though you'll see me from time to time, the main guy on there is Juice, and that guy is very entertaining when he talks. That's why I have him on my team. That's why I have him on my podcast.
Dude, Juice a funny dude.
No, he is.
He's a funny dude.
You guys definitely compliment each other well as a podcast. If you want to hear their podcast, it's literally as simple as this. I'm gonna make it super simple without giving you all the links. Rumboyz.com, divisions, Rumboyz LA.
We are on there.
Done.
And you can look them all up. You can scroll down and just there you go.
Super easy, but they're super important to pay attention to because real ass podcast vibes, straight audio. When you're on your way to work, when you're just chilling, drop the kids off at school. It's a perfect. It's a great show. It's a great show.
Robbie's drunk and gonna get emotional. He might start crying.
Oh my god! I want to tell my colleague Rumboyz Northeast. Rumboyz Northeast is the beast. You check them out for all your Boston vibes, whether it's fucking baseball, football, basketball. I promise you, Rumboyz Northeast is gonna have you taken care of, not just with the best streams.
All 4 Boston major sports, man.
The second that they breathe, he commentates, and he commentates accurately. And then finally, also check out the Rumboyz OG, tomorrow at noon Mountain Time, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. For all y'all, make sure you set your alarm.
Is that the Fantasy Doctor?
10 p.m. Pacific time.
Yep, 10 p.m. Pacific Time.
10 a.m. or 10 p.m.?
Sorry, 10 a.m. 10 a.m.
Right?
2, 1, 12, 11. There we go. There's your time zone breakdowns. The Fancy Doctors will be on air with myself and Ty Boogie, your favorite co-host of the Rumboyz Fantasy Network, tomorrow. The sexy hair, the sexy voice will be on air together. Rumboyz Northeast, what do you got, brother?
Wait, you guys are sexy? Who the hell judged that?
Fuck you.
I will say every time I watch your podcast, I do think why your teeth are so perfect. At least now I know why.
God. Hey, I used to fight, so my teeth are not perfect. I got my teeth knocked out a whole lot. These are not regular teeth.
Yeah, they're like.
Hey, but I do have something to say, Robbie. I've talked to you a couple times already. You already know how I feel about you, Bobby. First time. I mean, I talk to you all the time on our offline, but first time I talked to you, love it. We got to do it more often. Honestly, I've had fun tonight.
Same here, man. Hey, man, I'm always down. I am always down. Whenever, wherever, man.
This happened on a random, and it turned out to be really good. We'll see if we can get this going for you guys again, but until then, actually, I want to do this 2-part. Louis, you got a drink?
Oh, hold on. Let me pour the last bit of rum and coke. Hold on, I'll be right back.
All that.
You gotta give me 1 minute. I'm gonna get my drink and I'll be right back.
He's gonna do it in Spanish. I'm gonna do it the way that we do it.
Wait, what are you doing it in?
Louis got Spanish. He's gonna say it in Spanish.
All right, hold on. Give me a minute.
Louis, you still there? Oh damn, we missed Louis.
Is Louis there? Did Louis freeze up?
I'm gonna get Louis. Hang on.
You can't hear me?
Oh, now I can. Are you still there?
So you want me to go first? Or you?
Oh, are you still there?
I
Louis?
got you. I got you.
All right, we got Louis back on.
So I'll go.
All right, hang on.
I'll go
Hold
first.
on. All right,
We're good on Bobby.
We're good. I I got
go
it. We're
first.
good.
All right, Louis, go ahead.
Yeah, I hear
Take it
you.
off.
I hear you.
So wait, how's he gonna? Is he sending in Spanish?
Yep.
So where
So
is he
I'll
gonna
go
stop?
first, and you go, and
Yeah. I mean,
you finish it
so wait.
off. How's
So Bobby understands. So Bobby understands. We're gonna say pretty much the same thing. Very, very different words.
No. So is he saying it and then he's gonna stop
Yeah,
and then I'm picking it
I'm
up?
right here.
Pretty much. No, he's just gonna say it straight. He's just gonna say it straight, and then I'll go.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Louis. All you. We lost Louis.
Oh shit! Hang on.
We need to get Lou back
You
up.
can't hear me?
Yeah, we got you. All right, we got you. You good.
Oh wait, losing him.
Yeah.
There we go.
Have him leave and come back. Maybe the connection's bad.
That's all.
Can you hear me?
There we go.
Yeah, but you cutting in and out.
All right. So I'll
There we go.
go
Louis.
first, and then you finish
Yep.
it off.
Go ahead.
I can't hear. He's got to.
His mic cuts off.
Yeah, you got to have him leave and come back.
Hang
All
on.
right, Bobby, you ready?
All right. Yep.
You just go with me. You just go with me. I'll say it. I'll say it nice and slow. Ready? You go with me.
All right. Cheers to me.
Cheers to you.
All the rum boys and girls, what it do?
Dilly dilly.
Dilly.
Rumboyz LA. We gotta do this at the fancy. We gotta do it your side.
It's cut. You got to have him leaving. Yeah, something's up with his feed.
I'm ready, Louis. Pa arriba.
Louis out.
Ah. Oh, there you go, Louis. Pa arriba. Pa abajo. A centro. Arento. Salud.
Salud. Oh, wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining at this very special roundtable between Rumboyz LA, Rumboyz Northeast, here on Sportscaster, here on YouTube. Cheers to me, cheers to you, all the Rumboys and girls. What it do? Motherfucker dilly dilly, we out of here.
We
What
out
it
of
do?
here. Peace.
Peace out, guys.
Give it just a little bit, guys.